Molly Stevens. I'm the Director of User Experience Research here at Uber. I mean, the mobile experience is everything for Uber, right? It connects people with opportunities to find rides, to find work. If our mobile experience isn't magical and delightful, then our customers don't have a great time. I think increasingly the hardest problem, and I might be biased because I'm a user researcher, but is in really understanding what people need and what is that product market fit that has to do with the user experience. There's a huge number of technologies and ways that you can build a mobile app, but really understanding what the need is and how you can really fit into what's needed in the world is, I think, the hardest problem. You could have the most beautifully designed item, and maybe it's not desirable, right? So you look at useful, usable, and desirable. You want them all to come together, because if you have two of those, it's not usually enough to really make an impact in the world. So one of the things that I find really compelling about the direction that mobile interfaces are going, and kind of the whole mobile experience, is around this idea of creating experiences that extend beyond the device, and that also improve your world and your capabilities when you're off the phone, right? So many of the current systems are very focused on continual device usage. It's like, how do we make that part of the fabric of the everyday that people are engaging with? Because the phones really have become a part of our identity, right? A phone is not just a device, it's really your personality, right? If you hand it to a friend, you know, people get very stressed. It's like it's a kind of an interesting situation. One of the most important principles that I think about is recognition rather than recall. So if you're doing something or doing a new task, you ought to be able to recognize what to do and not have to recall the steps or specifics on how to accomplish it, right? So thinking about a really well-designed experience, you can kind of move through it without having to kind of scratch your head and be like, is that the right step? Wait, what am I doing? And you kind of get confused. It should be like really smooth. If you've done a very good job of thinking about your users and understanding what they're trying to accomplish, you will, it should be almost invisible, right? It should have a magical invisibility around it. And so that's what I'm looking for.